Ladies and gentlemen, the hit parade continues. We have been blessed now with months of good films, really, really well thought out stories. This has been a very good stretch for us, and it does not stop today. I am not going to waste any time. Ladies and gentlemen, today's video is about The Long Walk. This film is an adaptation from a short story by Stephen King. I don't know when it was written. For all of those who are going to say, well, the book is better. Yeah, it probably is, but we're not talking about the book today. Today, we are talking about this fantastic movie. And I mean that this is fantastic. I don't know if it's top 5 of the year or anything like that. But as far as movie goes, this one is going to be well worth your watch. So your spoiler-free review starts now. The basic plot, without giving anything away, is young men from all around the country submit an application to join the Long Walk. Only 50 are selected. The object of this competition is very simple: be the last man walking. Out of 50, you have to be the last one. There is no finish line, there is no get to this point. You keep walking until there is only one of you left, which, I'm sorry, already sounds awful. What do you get if you finish this long walk? Well, you get an unspecified amount of money. They do allude to getting a lot of money, but they never say $10 million, $20 million. They really just kind of use hyperbole to describe how much money you're going to receive. And you get one wish to be granted: anything you want, as long as it does not change the way the government works. Why would they institute a rule like that? Well, this is taking place in a post Civil War America. With that being said, moving forward, this movie, which sits at about an hour and 46 minutes minus credits, has no fat on it. And what I mean by that is they do not waste time getting to why we're there. We don't get a whole bunch of family stuff and seeing people leaving their homes. There is no, side characters that we are constantly checking in on. This movie is literally about the walk, which I absolutely love. It feels like it was all plot and no wasted motion on either side. Not in the beginning, not at the end. This movie was great. There is really nothing to look at during this walk. You are walking through some very desolate, empty areas, and that means us as the audience. All we have to keep this movie afloat are the actors on the screen in front of us. And just getting into the acting portion, these men, these young men, absolutely hit a home run. There are characters you despise. You become very quickly attached to some of our main characters. Just the humanity of it all. You know that you're going to lose people. And that is kind of hard to deal with when you're looking at someone as a friend. The camera work in this movie is fantastic. I love the big wide shots of landscapes and things like that. There are a lot of those. Not much in the way of music. This movie really focuses in on the journey of these young men and the dialogue. The dialogue in this is so natural. It feels like the times I've been in large groups of guys, and the way we speak to each other and the way we interact with each other, especially as we're getting to know each other in this kind of pressure cooker scenario. It reminded me a lot of military service, where you're becoming very quickly attached to people who we all know in the back of our minds, especially if you're in a combat arms job, that you could lose your best friend. Yet that human nature of wanting to connect reaches out anyway and makes that connection, knowing that it can be severed in an instant. And we get to watch this journey as these young men walk and walk. I couldn't fathom walking this much ever at once. This movie is phenomenal. I don't want to say too much more because I feel like I'm about to get into spoiler territory. Uh, Everything about this movie is good. I highly recommend. If you're looking for something to watch before him comes out, this is going to be a great, great movie. You're going to have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen this movie? Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen this movie? Do you plan on seeing this movie? Let me know what you thought. If you did read the book and you saw the movie, let me know any key differences that aren't in the movie that would have made the book so much better. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.